Okay, so we're gonna be talking about week 5. I wrote everything in my notebook and I'm gonna be more efficient with how I film these videos from now on because the week 3 video took so long to edit. So I'm just gonna talk and then put some stuff on the screen, and I just want to get these posted and just to have them out there. Okay, so for week 5, I started at 90 pounds, and before I start the week, I want to know how many calories I should be eating. So I go to caloriecalculator.net and I put in my age, my height, my weight, and then my activity level. And I don't do anything active, so mine is just sedentary, which makes the amount of calories I eat very lower than usual. Like if I were to run every day, that would mean I'd have to eat way more than I do because I'll be burning those calories. But anyways, my maintenance calories for this week is 1,327. And then for mild weight gain surplus is 1,577. This means I would be gaining 0.5 pounds per week if I ate 1,577 calories every day. Okay, and also just a disclaimer, when I'm tracking my calories, it's an approximate amount. Sometimes there are things that I don't add, so I would just consider them as bonus calories, and that's a good thing for me because I'm gaining weight and I would want more calories than restricting myself to eat the proper, like exactly 1,577 or something like that. Let's start with Friday, June 19th. So my habits for that day looks like this, and that means my execution score is 0.6 for Friday, June 19. Then for Saturday, June 20, my habits look like this, and the execution score is 0.8. And then for Sunday, June 21st, my habits look like this, and that means the execution score is 0.33. For Monday, June 22nd, my execution score is 0.6. And then Tuesday, June 23, my execution score is 0.83. So then we have Wednesday, June 24, with an execution score of 0. And I believe this is because I had a final on this day and I was just like really locked in and I wanted to get really good grades. And it's pretty good that I locked in that day because it was worth it. Again, I got 100% on that final, so that was really good. But I'm very bad at stress and eating because when I'm stressed, I don't eat very well. So it's negatively correlated in a way that my stress is up, my appetite is down. So I need to figure out a way to balance that. And some people say to drink like protein shakes because they're very easy to get down. They're liquid. But I really don't like protein shakes and I don't want to eat food that I don't like because it's just not enjoyable. I want food to be enjoyable. So I gotta figure out what to do there. But yeah. Thursday, June 25th, my execution score is 0.1. I don't know why this is low, but I'm gonna guess that I just wanted to sleep all day after my exams. So I didn't really care about food that much. I just wanted to rest. So given all that, so we're gonna add up all the execution score for each day and divide it by 7 to get the average execution score. So 0.6 plus 0.8 plus 0.33 plus 0.6 plus 0.83 plus 0 plus 0.1 is equal to 0.47 as the average execution score for this week. It's not very good, but it looks like I'm still gaining weight despite my execution score being very low. That's just because I think I'm gaining weight because I'm hitting my surplus calories, and then the other stuff here is just like things to keep me on track. Or I really like to track things, so that's why I added like 2 cups of milk, 1 sandwich, maintenance surplus. So there's more things for me to tick off because that's just satisfying for me to reach a goal. So that's why I'm still gaining weight despite my average execution score being very low. I keep the tracker on my notes app, and then I also add some notes during the week or at the end of the week. And one of them for this week is the $3 Junior Burger from Harvey's. And this has saved me to get to my maintenance and my surplus calories. This has been very helpful and a cost-efficient way of hitting my calorie goals, because one burger is 250 calories. That's what I get instead of the food at school, because the food at school can be quite expensive. I think the cheapest one I found for one that's like equal calorie, I guess, is $6. And yeah, so I would usually just get 1 or 2 of these if I didn't bring a lunch with me, if I didn't bring that much food. And so that is a way that I've been getting my calories in despite being a very busy student. Other ones that I found would be Subway and Tim Hortons. I like to go to Subway to get their Snackwich, which is $4, and then at Tim Hortons I also get the $4 Craveable Ranch Craveable Wrap. Lastly, okay, I ended the week at 91.2 pounds, so I gained 1.2 pounds this week, and it's very good. I'm really glad that I'm gaining weight and not like sometimes some weeks would go down a little bit, but then they would go up. Overall, I am still above 90 pounds, so that is really good, because for a while, like I'd say from 2023 to now 2026, like this is the first time I've actually gotten above 90 pounds. And I've been weighing myself since 2023 is when I started like really wanting to gain weight, because I was just so over it. I feel like everybody has different goals, right? So some people want to lose weight, some people want to gain weight, and that's just what they prefer and how they want their body to look like and what makes them happy. So this is something that I want to do, and I'm documenting it here. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Please, what do I say? Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.